Hello and welcome to this edition of Suffolk U News, the news program brought to you by the Department of Communication and Journalism at Suffolk University. I'm Ashley Cullinane and we're coming to you from our campus right on Beacon Hill. It's an issue hitting universities especially hard. Concussions can have lifelong consequences, and now the city of Boston is taking one step further to protect our athletes. All it takes is just one hit.
Helmet flew off, and then I ended up slamming my head on the ice, and I was out cold, unconscious.
Suffolk University hockey player Brett Roman has had 4 concussions. Players see their injuries as part of the nature of the game.
That's definitely not if it's going to happen, it's just a matter of when.
Concussions are more than just getting your bell rung. A blow to the boards or hit against the ice will cause the brain to bounce around in the skull and damage brain cells.
The patient is dazed, confused, unconscious, or there's a period of amnesia that occurs afterwards.
The symptoms can have lasting effects in the classroom.
Lost 3 of my good friends on the team to head injuries. One person had swelling in his brain, couldn't play anymore. One kid had so many concussions that he never even knew or had diagnosed before that he couldn't play anymore. And they all, when that happened, dropped out of school.
Boston City Council has introduced new college game day protocol laws, preventing players from returning to the game after a suspected concussion. There will still be checking and still be the physical game of hockey, but it's a heads up to NCAA teams nationwide.
Human rights issue, it's an issue of protecting our students, it's an issue of saying, if professionals have these protocols in place and they're getting paid a lot of money and they're adults to be doing this, I think certainly our college students deserve the same protections.
Next on Boston's agenda is getting athletes health insurance for every year that they play a sport. From student to president, Dr. Norman Smith has been at Suffolk for just a few weeks, but he's telling us that there's something about our university that gives us an edge.
Boston is probably the most sought-after college town in America, if not the world, and Suffolk is the best located college and the hottest college town in America. I think when you have that going for you, the sky's the limit.
We'll bring you more of what our president has to say in upcoming editions of Suffolk U News. Miss Massachusetts 2014, Lauren Kuhn, recently competed at Miss America, and she's telling us all about her experience on the national stage.
If I can get on stage in a swimsuit and high heels and walk in front of 10 million people, I feel like I can do anything. And I think that the confidence that comes with putting yourself out there is something that you don't necessarily get in other situations.
Kuhn placed 4th runner-up at Miss America. She'll continue to travel the state as Miss Massachusetts for the next 9 months and continue her dental studies at Harvard. That does it for this edition of Suffolk U News, the news program brought to you by the Department of Communication and Journalism at Suffolk University. I'm Ashley Cullinane. Goodbye.